What's up, La Culture fam? I'm here at the South Florida Gospel Music Awards here in Fort Lauderdale, and I am here with an award recipient and honoree, Ricky Deray. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing, Miss Fox?
I'm doing fine, especially sitting next to, a boss like you. They honoring you now. Now, congratulations on the recognition from your peers in the gospel arena.
Thank you.
All right, now let's talk about your gospel grind.
All right.
Now, you were born in Brooklyn, New York.
Yes.
How did you make your way all the way to the 305? That's not a skip and a hop.
No, it's not. Well, I was, like you said, I was born in Brooklyn, New York, and I was raised in Long Island, New York, Freeport, Long Island, Long Beach, Long Island, and Millville. And then after graduating from high school, I came back to Brooklyn, New York, and then I started singing with a group called Big Nick and the Gospel Heavyweights. And we would travel through the South, and we would travel all over. And since I've been a little boy, I always loved warm climate. I never liked the cold weather. Never.
Really?
Yeah, I never liked the cold weather.
I still need to see snow.
No, I remember the last
You tired of snow?
I remember the last year that I stayed there, the subway would be in the ground, right? And I walked into the subway and I fell down. I said, this is my last year here. This is my last. So I met a friend down here by the name of Miss Earlene Chambers. And I said, I want to come to South Florida. She said, well, come on. And I stepped on that plane in April of 1986. I fell in love. I ain't going back nowhere.
Okay. So
Big Nick in the Gospel Heavyweight.
Big Nick in the Gospel Heavyweight.
Yeah.
Tell me about that experience being a part of a music group like that.
Well, I met them when I was very young. I must have been about 13 years old. And I met a man named Tommy Hines. And he had a local group in the Long Island area. And I met him. I started, he started taking a liking to me. Then he joined this group called the Gospel Commanders. And well, Big Nick, Frank Tape, and all of them was in. Then he came to my house and asked the lady that raised me, could I go to rehearsal? And ever since then, I would start going to rehearsal. And I really started out being a valet. I started being a valet, and then I learned how to sing. But you had to sing in harmony. After years went by, Frank Tape and Big Nick, they split the group. And I went with Frank Tape. And he was Frank Tape in the Heavyweights, but Frank Tape wasn't big. Big Nick was big. He was representing. So I stayed with Frank Tape about a year. Then I came back to Brooklyn, New York. That's why I joined back with Big Nick. And I started being one of the main men in the group, singing, and we had a lot of fun and traveling. I'm a young man, meeting the folks all over, and we started traveling. But I got tired of that because I believe every period of your life you should elevate. And when you see yourself just not going the way you're supposed to be, there's something wrong. So that's why I decided to come on down to South Florida. And when I came down to South Florida, I started changing in 6 months. I said, this is my home.
6 month change. What kind of changes you started?
Well, when I first moved here, the second day, Miss Chambers took me to a place called Studio 183.
Studio 183.
You remember Studio 183? It's been a long time.
I done heard.
In Carroll City. And the third day, so she took me to Studio 183, and there was a club. It was a big ballroom, but they would do shows in there. But anyway, I started working on the door, and then Zeke took a liking to me, and I started meeting other folks around there. And then Johnny Taylor, I met with Johnny Taylor, Tyrone Davis, Millie Jackson, all of them. And they found out, especially Tyrone Davis, he found out that I was a singer, gospel singer. And so Zeke said, well, you just came off the road singing? I said, yeah. I said, I know how to promote gospel. He said, you do? I said, yeah, that's what I do. I will learn by the best. Well, Big Dan, the gospel man from New York City.
Right.
Big Dan, at the time, was the biggest gospel promoter up in Eastern area, Northern area. And I said, yeah. So he said, okay. So he said, well, I want to start doing some shows in here, gospel shows. I said, I can do it. I can do it. I know who is who. he took a belief in me, and my first show in 1987 was the Mighty Clouds of Joy. And believe
Mighty
me,
Clouds of Joy.
yeah, believe me, I was scared too, because I didn't know who was who down there.
Right,
You know,
right.
I didn't know what was going on, and so I talked to one of the main promoters down here. Was that time Mr. Butler in Miami, and I asked him. I said, "You have anything going on? I'm gonna respect you. I'm just trying to do something." And he said, "No." So at the time, the gospel was only $7 and $9 for a ticket, and it would take him to Northwestern Gym. And I see
Northwestern Gym?
Yeah, no, Northwestern Auditorium. And I said, well, I see a bigger picture than this. At that time, gospel wasn't recognized in South Florida like it is now. I took the Mighty Clouds of Joy and Star Charging 12 and 13. And everybody said, "You're a fool. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose." And I was the first one went to WMBM radio station. And at that time, promoters would go to this radio station with $100 or $200. I went to the station with $1,500 and put it on the table. And Mr. McGowan, he said, "Huh?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "I'm ready to rock. Let's do it." And I promoted, and the day of the concert, never forget, I only had sold 125 tickets. So I was scared, you know. And boy, let me tell you something. We had 800 people walking and bought tickets that day.
Wow.
And I said, I'm on the right road now.
Right. Now, I'm not even gonna lie, I did my little research. You can't look at me.
Yeah, go ahead.
I did my little research online, in the streets, the gospel streets, of course.
Okay.
And they say you the go-to guy in the Miami gospel arena when it comes to a lot of things gospel.
Yeah.
Would you say that's pretty much true?
I would say that would be real true, because God has blessed me and surround me by people. If I can't do it, I know who can do it. And sometimes a lot of these gospel concerts, that especially when you see them going to the James L. Knight Center, Broadway Performing Arts, and places like that, it takes big revenue to put them shows on.
I'm sure it does. Why do they call you the gospel man?
Well, that's if you know anything about me, 80% of my talk is gospel. 80% of my living is gospel. That's all I breathe. And the reason why, because it took me from a long ways. They call me the quartet man too. And because I bring a lot of quartets in the city. And but I love what I'm doing. I got the passion for it. I eat, sleep, drink, and dream about it.
That's what's up. That dedication right
That dedication. Yeah.
All right. Since you've been in the 305, which has been probably longer than most of our viewers have been alive, so it doesn't even matter. But since you've been here, have you been attending the same church since you've been here, or you had the church hop to find like your best one?
I got baptized at New Birth Baptist Church.
Oh, okay.
New Birth, and Bishop Curry. I joined that church, and then later years came by. I joined another church which I go to and attend now. It's Friendship Missionary Baptist Church, with Dr. Gaston Smith is the pastor and leader.
His name sounds familiar.
Yeah.
What area is that in?
That's in Liberty Cities on 58th and Northwest 7th
And it's called
Avenue.
Friendship and what?
Friendship Missionary Baptist Church.
Friendship Missionary Baptist Church. Okay.
And I love that church, and Pastor Smith is just like a brother to me. Not only a minister, but just like a brother, someone I can talk to 12-1. Because when you're out here doing these things, you got to have somebody to listen to you at some time.
Right.
It's rough in this entertainment business. It's really rough. And everything you do ain't gonna be right. Everything you hear ain't gonna be good to hear. Everything you know ain't gonna be good to know. So you have to have somebody that you can share personal things with.
Now, what about church on TV? Do you watch Greenleaf?
Yes, I do.
Greenleaf, that is one of my favorite shows, I have to admit. I love its just take on just a family that may run a church, just the different issues that may come about with running it, how people try to take it over, just different, it's just so much. And it shows how human people really are. It's not, everything's not so perfect as you would think.
No, it's not.
Now, who's your favorite character on Greenleaf?
Well, I like the names. I can't go by, but I like the the pastor on there.
The pastor, I love
And then I love his wife. Because I seen things like that in my traveling. In my traveling, I've been with the best of the ministers. I've been with behind closed doors. I worked with T.D. Jakes one time, but I've been around like the top ministers like Reverend Wade in New York, doing the gospel singing. You meet a lot of preachers, you know, because a lot of preachers came from the quartet area. Yeah, a lot of preachers came there. You know, a lot of preachers came from the gospel arena, quartet arena, and you meet them, you listen at them, and I see things just like that on TV. Yeah.
So it's kind of realistic.
It's realistic, some of it.
Yeah, lovely show, lovely show. All right,
now speaking of families like Greenleaf not being perfect and things like that, I have to ask you your opinion about something.
Okay.
It's this video that's gone viral. A pastor from Texas partaking in an activity that everyone pretty much say is frowned upon. And I just want to know, have you seen the viral video just yet?
I haven't seen it, but I heard a lot of comments about it. And
so what do you think? What do you think about a pastor going viral in that manner?
Well, I'm not the judge. God is the judge.
Hey.
You know what I mean? We all done did something. I never seen the video, so I don't even know what, you know, they tell me there's a...
Well, you should.
They use all the video.
I saw it.
And we all got film for some things that we done, and I don't think we can be here today. You know, none of us is perfect. God is perfect. And I'm not judging that brother. I'm not judging whatever he do. Just pray for him. Just may God, you know, give him grace to go on and change his mind, you know. But I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to judge nobody.
Right. Now, I will say things like that. Some people tend to use it as an excuse to say, "Oh, see, that's why I don't go to church." Things like that.
No, if you
think that should deter people?
No, if that deter you, then you know you're gonna never do nothing what other people do. It's just like me. I have seen people have good shows, and I've seen people have bad shows, and I have seen this and that. But if I would determine that, I would never be where I'm at now.
Exactly.
You know.
I feel that. Now, do you think that the gospel genre get the shine and recognition it should here in South Florida? I know you can help with that.
Well, I think a lot of groups. First of all, you got to learn the business. It's more to it than singing on that stage.
Right.
It's more to it when I pass out a flyer and put a show together. The stage is only like 20% what you got to do when you come off that stage. And now, and what happened to especially the quartet field, our forefathers, they wasn't educated enough to understand the business. They did the best they could, don't get me wrong, they did the best they could. But now you have to understand, you have to learn the business side of it. And they didn't teach us that. So us quartet singers, we kind of fell short. We were running up and down and following. We were following people, they couldn't even read. We were following them. We young bucks were following them.
Right.
You know, they couldn't write.
That's what a lot of people
Yeah. But they never left that wisdom. So while we was young, running up and down the road, eating chicken, drinking sodas, whatever you're doing, the other world was gaining that knowledge, and they got into different areas that we didn't get into.
But could have if you had the knowledge.
Could have if they had the knowledge. And what we should have did when James Cleveland got the James Cleveland workshop, we should have went right in there with him, because that's the way. That's why a lot of people say we can't get played. You used to take a record to a radio, and they'll play it, but it's not no more. You got to go through changes now.
Yeah, it's a lot now.
It's a lot.
It's not the same routine or strategy.
No.
All right. Now, who's your favorite gospel artist or gospel group of all time?
Oh, well.
I know you love a lot of them.
Yeah, well, I got to see female got to be Shirley Caesar. And the male had to be the Mighty Clouds of Joy.
Oh.
Yeah, they had to be the Mighty Clouds of Joy. Now, listen, I love them gospel keynotes. I love Lee Williams, the Cantons, all of them. But what motivated me and helped made me was the Mighty Clouds of Joy and Shirley Caesar.
All right.
Y'all definitely check those people out. Not many people can say they have an award in their honor.
Right.
All right. I don't know anyone else who can. Where, you know, an award in their name, like a Grammy or an Oscar. So how does it feel to be
It feels
honored in that way?
it feels great. It brings tears to my eyes to let people that I don't even know personally, but they have paid attention to your work down through the years. They have the love and the passion to present me this award. It's making me feel like the work I done is not in vain. You know.
Right. It was all work.
It was all work, and in my life I had some good mentors in my life too. So all this builds up. And I remember when I was a little boy in 6th grade, I used to sit around and write out like about the flyers. I used to be like, write who I'm gonna have on the show. But my thing was always I wanted to sing. And I tell everybody that when you're trying to do something, don't close your eyes on all the doors that you pass, because this is a journey. It's not a destiny. You know what I mean? Some people say, I want to be a singer. Well, you might want to be a singer, but you might be a better producer.
The path might take you.
That's right. You might be a better writer. You might be a better promoter. I had no desire to promote. And I wanted to sing. That's what my thing. I just wanted to sing, get on that stage and get down. But after years go by and I seen what's what, I said, well, I done did all that. Let me try this here. And that's what my passion. Then I had another passion, and which is start booking for groups. And Big Dan, I promoted about 6 years. I want to tell this. This is a true story. I was promoted about 6 years, and you make a dime. I would go home sometime, man, so broke I didn't even know I owed myself. But I had a talk with my mentor back in New York, Big Dan, the gospel man. I said, Dan, I'm about to give this up. This just ain't making no sense. And sometimes people have to tell you the truth. It may hurt you, but it helps you. And Big Dan said, the reason why you're not doing that because you're stupid. I said, what? I said, no, wait, the devil got in me. You talking about calling me stupid? He said, you're stupid. But he told me something behind that has taken me to where I'm at now. So always have your ears open and learn to be quiet and listen sometimes and think before you speak and take a no with a smile. Because when you take a no with a smile, people don't even know what you're thinking.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because sometimes you take a no and without a smile, may knock you out of further doors.
Right.
So the Lord has blessed me. Yeah.
Mr. Deray dropping some laws of power right here for us.
Yes.
Now, I would say I just retired. That's some goals right there, to have an award in your honor, in your name. I would just retire right here.
No, I got to keep going.
But you got to keep going.
I got to keep going.
Because you got that passion.
I got the passion. I got the love. If I was to stop now, you just would take me to the boys' funeral home and just lay me down.
Nah. No time.
I'm not finished yet.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to your moment tonight.
Okay.
Did you prepare a speech or anything, or you just coming off the dome?
No, I'm coming from the heart.
Oh.
When you come from the heart, you don't need no paper. You don't need to write it down. This is all is in the heart, and I appreciate everything what people does for me. And I know when I speak from my heart, it's my love coming out.
Right, can't go wrong coming from the heart.
And I appreciate you. Yes, taking your time coming down here, you and your associated and interviewing me. So I appreciate all of that.
All right, okay. Now, how can you be reached? This is a legendary Miami gospel promoter, booking agent. Somebody who got some nice chops, some nice talents might want to contact you. How can they reach you?
You can contact me by my email. It's Ricky, R-I-C-K-Y, Deray, D-E-R-A-E at 57@gmail.com. You can reach me on my phone by 305-318-2301. And if I don't answer, just text me and I'll get right back with you.
Hey.
Every call is a problem.
Consistent, all right? Every call, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so is there anything you would like to say or leave for the people?
I would like to tell you, you don't have no worries. All you need is faith in God.
Hey,
God
amen.
will carry you through.
All right, that's all we have today with Ricky Deray doing it for the culture. Season 3, baby.
All right.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the South Florida Gospel Music Awards 2019. I want to thank all of you for taking the time out today to come out, and I want you all to really enjoy yourselves. We love you, man. Thank you, I love you too. As the president and CEO of the South Florida Gospel Music Awards, I want to welcome you to the 16th annual South Florida Gospel Music Awards, which was founded in 2004 by the late Peppy Hendricks. And upon his demise, I became the successor of this award show. And after becoming the successor, I infused my dreams with his to take the South Florida Gospel Music Awards to a larger scale, which will include the first inductees of the Florida Gospel Music Hall of Fame. The Florida Gospel Music Hall of Fame will recognize the hard works of individuals and groups who have been a part of the music industry for more than 25 years, whose shoulders we will be standing on and are standing on today. Some of these individuals may have already passed on, may have never received their earthly honors. So in doing my research over the last 15 years, I have realized what was missing right here at home and decided that we needed to honor our own. I remember what Mama used to say, charity begins at home and spreads abroad. And with that, I'm putting that into practice. So without further ado, I would like to take this time to honor the following individuals. So as I call your name, can you please come to the stage? This man, he has been the best well-kept secret in South Florida. How many of you have been to the Shirley Caesar concerts? Kirk Franklin at the Hard Rock Cafe. Tyler Perry plays. For 32 years, this gentleman has been bringing these big names to South Florida. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to present to you none other than Mr. Ricky Deray.
Let the church say amen. Amen. I'm always going to say that. I want to give honor to God, the head of my life. One for him, I wouldn't be here today. And I want to thank honor to my mother, Miss Ricky Deray, but most of all, that most of y'all may not know me. Some of y'all do. I got to give honor to a lady that raised me from 10 weeks old, Mother Brown. I'm from New York. Some of y'all may call me the quartet man, but let me tell you, one for quartet, I don't know where I'll be at today. Not only did they minister me on stage, they ministered me off stage. And you don't know how that brought me all the way from the streets. I was raised without brothers, sisters, cousins, uncles, nobody. No uncles. Mother Brown kept me till I was about 15 years old. I've been on my own since I've been 15 years old. But gospel, quartet music has brought me another 47 years. It's my first award, and I really appreciate you, Mr. Lynn Brown. We've been friends for a long time.
We was on the radio. You know, I can't talk. She said, slow down. But anyway, we had fun. I just want to thank all the radio stations that I have worked with down through the years. WPOM, y'all know that radio station? All right, the Sugar 900, or the Bell Blaze. Fort Lauderdale radio station, WEXY. Worked with my good station over there in Miami, WMBM. I know that's good. I worked with them, and then the station, y'all, everybody should know, Hot 105 and 99 Jam. They have helped me to keep gospel alive, and guess what? The best is yet to come.
In honor of Ricky Deray, we want to present to him the person that we've been watching in the last couple of years that's been paving the way and making his own name in his honor. We want to present to him the 2019 Ricky Deray Promoter Living Legend Award, Devon Griffin Burns.
Honor the Lord our God, who is the great emancipator and proclamator of all mankind. I want to take just this to present the many hours of labor and love that you have put forth to ministering to God's people, to promote God's word through music. And if you all could just all across the auditorium, because my name is attached to this great legend, would you just give a round of applause to this man? This award in his honor because of what you have done. I was telling my cousin Neon, many years ago you brought Kirk Franklin and Yolanda Adams and Fred Hammond for the Tour of Life. That birthed something in me. And because of what you have done, we have been able, just over the past few years, to clear over $500,000 for 17 states of jurisdictional work that we do for promotion, to promote God's work through music. And I just have to say thank you very much. And God bless you all.
In honor of the late Pepe Hendricks, I would love for his mother to come forward, Miss Panchita Mitchell. This award was designed to represent the black ribbons is the road that your son paved for us today. The opening is left for me to continue. So Mama, I want to present this to you in honor of Pepe.
Giving praise to the God that we know, the God that we love. We thank him for all of our children. Before Pepe was 10, I was trying to teach him music lessons. I am a retired music teacher, and he said, Mom, I don't want to learn how to read, and that said, but then when someone puts a piece of music before you, if you learn how to read music, you can play for them. He said, no, I can hear you singing, and I can play whatever you sing. I said, well, okay, get to the piano, let's do Jesus Loves Me. And I started singing it, and Pepe started playing it. By the time he was 10, he learned so many songs. So I gave in to him and said, okay, then you don't have to learn how to read. Then when he got 35, he said, I wish you had beat me and made me learn how to read music. So the rest is history. I thank you all for your support of him. I thank Lynn, Kenya, and so many lives that he touched. Michael, he touched your life, I know, because he said, Mom, every program I have, Michael is going to be on the program. Lenoris McFadden, him, the manager of his group Proof and all. So I thank everyone who was involved with Pepe, and may his legend remain alive. I also want to inform you that the Palm Beach County Martin Luther King Jr. Association began a scholarship a little over a year ago. And Mrs. Lockhart, Ms. Lockhart, would you stand up, please? She is the administrator of the scholarship for Pepe Hendricks. If you know anyone who's graduating from high school and going into 2020, please get in touch with us. Ms. Lynn knows my phone number, and I'll give her Ms. Lockhart's phone number so that person can get a scholarship, but they must be majoring in music, as Pepe was in music. Thank you so much. God bless all of the artists. Thank you.